Anthony says one thing and I love so much. He says, there is more treasure in a book than all the pirates' loot on Treasure Island. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the quarterfinals of Bookworm Reading Competition Season 3. From week 1, 2, 3 up to week 8, we've seen them improved, but today we are taking a new turn when it comes to their reading. They are taking it right from the teleprompter, and I'm sure you are eager and ready to see them read. The program is proudly brought to us by Bookworm Avenue Consult, and we are coming to you live from the CJ studios here in Accra, Ghana. We are supported by Planet Drinks. Planet says a word of taste comes in cocoa, lemon, bitter lemon, pineapple, orange. So whatever your taste is, don't worry, Planet is there for you. Whoa, a word of taste. But when it comes to getting something to accompany a drink, then I recommend to you Blessed Biscuits, baked with love. If you are a kid, you are a student, senior high, JHS, primary, and you are going to school and you need a good snack for yourself, then I recommend to you Planet Drinks and Blessed Biscuits because it is baked with love for you. Many thanks also to Zealand Fun World, one of Ghana's children's amusement centers located inside the Legon City Mall. It's time for vacation. The kids are home. You want to take them out on the weekend. The good place for them to go to learn, to enjoy themselves and have fun, to relax from the week stress at school. Then it is Zealand Fun World located inside the Legon City Mall. To adjourn some applications, we cannot do this without you. Thank you so much. From day one, you've been supportive to the education sector when it comes to printing of textbooks, exercise books, and more. Call them on 0242-336-537, 0242-336-537. And then C2G Book People, one of Ghana's leading publishing firms when it comes to book selling, making books affordable and cheaper as you can get it. No matter what your money is, if you need a good storybook, then C2G Book People are there for you. Call them on 020-530-001, and then to CJ Multimedia and the Media 7 group of companies. Thank you all so much. We are in the quarterfinals of the competition. Jump onto our social media handles. On Facebook, it is Bookworm Ghana. Instagram, it is onebook_wormgh. And then on YouTube, it is Bookworm GH. Are you following us? Are you liking our page? Are you subscribing to our YouTube channel? It's time to do that now. We take a break live here on the show. When we come back, the show continues. My name is FM. We'll be right back after the break. This is Bookworm. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from that break. I'm sure you are eager and ready to see what our quarterfinalists have for us. They are already backstage, but before I introduce them, there is this announcement that is so dear to my heart. So from the beginning of season 3, we've been receiving calls, people calling in to ask, when can we get forms? When is the next season coming out? Please, the forms are out for Bookworm season 4. 0246 916-298, 0246-916-298. Call this number and then you will get forms for Bookworm Season 4. Our winner for the lower primary category for Bookworm Season 2 is coming out with something great. I'm talking about Prince Uro Aite. He is coming up with the Uro Foundation and he is launching it come Wednesday, the 30th day of June 2021 inside Covenant Presby Church Hall at Jowulu. Covenant Presby Church Hall, exactly 10 a.m. So if you are out there, you want to support Uro, if you are a fan of Uro, then he is launching his foundation. It's time for you to go and support him. This is what we are talking about. When we come out of Bookworm, you are able to do something to help society. This is Bookworm. Many thanks to all our supporters. It's time to introduce my judges to you. For Judge 1, he's been with us all the way from season 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Evans Adisi. Mr. Evans, you're welcome.
FM, thank you.
I hope you are doing well.
Oh, sure.
We bless God.
I'm admiring you. Your dresses.
Thank you so much. I look good. Do you need a 360? Maybe you need it. You need it. You need it. And we have a new judge, ladies and gentlemen, he's a marketer. He has love for kids. He's been in the industry making sure things work out for the betterment of our future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, one fine gentleman, but trust me, he is here to make sure our program becomes a success. I'm talking about Mr. Courage Chega. You are welcome, sir.
Thank you very much, FM.
Today is your first time on the show. I know you've been monitoring from day one. How has it been for you? Are you loving it? And what are you bringing on board?
It's been impressive. What do you call it? Watch the kids do what they do. It's not easy. I love the entire concept. I'm here to contribute to it and make sure it becomes a success.
I told you he's here to make sure everything becomes a success. This is Bookworm Reading Competition Season 3. Mr. Evans Adisi, before we get to our nominees for Best Readers for Lower Primary category, you've seen from week 1 to week 8 where we said goodbye to about 23 of them. We are left with 32. 11 representing the lower primary, and then we have 21 or so representing the upper primary category. What should we expect today from the kids? Are you going to be hard on them because you've seen them from day one?
Well, today we are reading from the screens. And so whilst they are doing that, we'll be monitoring their confidence. We'll also monitor their fluency, their pronunciation, and then their speed. Now, what will be very hard on is the speed. So they have to watch out. But as usual, I keep saying it, viewers out there must join the scorecard. Vote for your favorite reader so they can stay in the competition.
As you voting, it's time to pick up your phone now, *365, *366, and then you proceed to the reader's code number to keep the votes coming in. Or all you need to do is to download the Speak Up mobile app. You go to post, you select Bookworm for Kids show, you tap on your favorite reader's picture, and then you are good to go with the voting. My name is FM. Let's have our nominees for last week for the lower primary category.
And the nominees for the Best Reader of the Week, lower primary category are...
Promoting health and safety at work. Workplace injuries and ill health can be very painful to those affected. A worker should not have to expect that by coming to work, his life is at risk. They should not expect to be affected by substances or bullets from armed robbers that could shorten their lives or cause long-term harm.
Safety at work. Workplace injuries and ill health can be very painful to those affected. A worker should not have to expect that by coming to work, his life is at risk. They should not expect to be affected by hazardous substances or bullets from armed robbers that could shorten their lives or cause long-term harm.
Promoting health and safety at work. Workplaces injuries and ill health can be very painful to those affected. A worker should not have to expect that by coming to work, his life is at risk. They should not expect to be affected by hazardous substances or bullets from armed robbers that could shorten their lives or cause long-term harm.
We have our nominees for the lower primary category. Best readers for last week. We have Abdul Jabbar, we have Ethel Dunyo, and then Ni Omanye. I always say to make it to this point, it is out of your performance from that week's reading, judges score, and then the public vote. Judges carry 60 marks, while public carries also 40 marks. Mr. Evans Adisi is ready to present our winner. Ladies and gentlemen, our winner for last week is Abdul Jabbar. Congratulations, Abdul Jabbar. So we have a coupon from Zealand Fun World for you to go and have fun. We also have a storybook from C2G Book People. A citation. We also have a drink from Planet and a biscuit from Bless Baked with Love. Congratulations also to Ethel Dunyo and then Ni Omanye for making it to this point. We say the forms for season 4 is out. 0246-916-298. 0246-916-298. You can call this number and then you can be able to get a form for your ward to join Bookworm Reading Competition Season 4. It's time to start with our reading, don't forget we are doing the teleprompting today. Our first reader is Irama Yeboah.
Hello, Ghanaians and followers of Bookworm. My name is Irama Yeboah, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of St. Stephen's Anglican School Complex, Committee 10. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Irama, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, you can start.
Consider retirement homes for teachers. A renowned economist, Mr. Kwame Penim, has highlighted the need for the Ghana National Association of Teachers, GNAT, to consider of retirement homes. This is to ensure that the teachers have comfortable place to. Mr. Paiman said that it is on the investment form, which has part of 90th anniversary, to expose members them and how they currently the association was
And that's it for you. That's it for you, Irama Yeboah. Let me head straight to Mr. Ivan Sadisi for comments.
Irama, I won't force you too much. It's your first time. Is that okay? So go home, go and use daddy's laptop for practice. And I'm sure you'll come back next week stronger. Okay? You couldn't do much, but I'll spare you for today.
And that's it for Mr. Evans at DC. To vote for Irama Yeboah, dial *365 *366, and then you proceed to her code BW1. Kobilia Komi is our next reader.
Hello, Ghanaians and followers of Bookworm. My name is Kobiliana Obiele Komi, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Prince Legend Academy. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Kobilia, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, start.
Consider retirement homes for teachers. A renowned economist, Mr. Kwame Penim, has highlighted the need for Ghana National Association of Teachers, GNAT, to consider the establishment of retirement homes for the country. This is to ensure comfortable places after retirement. Mr. Penim said this at the GNT Investment Forum. Teachers making our economic sound. The Investments Forum, National Association Investment Opportunities invented them. Currently, the association membership teachers fund with key of providing financial key requirements with.
All right, that's it for you. Mr. Courage, comments.
Kabila, it's your first time. It was a good attempt. Just focus on the speed and the pronunciation better. So next time you can do better, okay?
Okay.
Well done.
And that's it for Kobilia Komi. Download the Speak App mobile app. You go to post, select Bookworm for Kids. Show you tap on her picture to keep the votes coming in. Let's welcome our next reader.
Hello, Ghanaians and followers of Bookworm. My name is Edgar Jabarutu Sant Kelly, and a contestant of Bookworm Season 3, a pupil of Dex Educational Institute. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
Abdul, you're welcome.
Thank you.
And congratulations for your award.
Thank you.
Are you ready for today's challenge?
Yes, please.
Okay, start.
Consider retirement homes for teachers. A renowned economist, Mr. Kwame Penim, has highlighted the need for the Ghana National Association of Teachers (GNAT) to establish a retirement home for teachers across the country. This is to ensure that teachers have comfortable places to lay their, making our teachers economically sound. The investment forum, which has part of the 90th University of the National Association, the association, which has a membership of 240,000, is rolling out a teachers fund in the key objective of providing.
And that is it for you, Abdul Jabbar. Mr. Ivan Sadisi, over to you.
It tells me that you have to go and practice. This is what you do. Mommy has a laptop at home, right? Yeah, so go and get it and then use that for practice. Try as much as possible to be fast. This is where your speed will be tested. Is that okay? You did well, so wish you all the best.
Dial *365 *366 and then you proceed to his code BW4. Our next reader is Achedi Bidiakon.
Hello, Ghanaians and followers of Bookworm. My name is Acheze Ohenewa Bidiakon, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and the pupil of Great Stars Montessori School. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Achedi Bidiakon now. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you ready for today?
Yes, please.
All right. The teleprompter is yours. You can start.
Consider retirement homes for teachers. A renowned economist, Mr. Kwame Pianim, has highlighted the need for the Ghanaian National Association of Teachers to consider the establishment of the. Mr. Pandiam said that this is the investment forum in Accra yesterday was on the theme Beyond the Teachers. The investment forum, which was part of the 90th anniversary of Ghana National Association of Teachers, was to explore measures Currently, the association, which was a membership.
And that's it for Achedi Bidiakon. So if you just tune in, today is a whole new trend here on Bookworm. Today they are reading from the teleprompter. So if you just tune in, then you are on the right channel. This is Bookworm. Let me head straight to Mr. Courage Chegan.
Actually, it was a good attempt, but they were struggling with the pronunciation. It's the first time, it's understandable. When you get home, take mommy's phone, just try with it, practice more, so that next week you'll be better, okay?
Okay.
Great. All the best, Acheze.
Dial *365 *366 and then you proceed to her code BW5. Yvonne Edwin is up next.
Hello, Ghanaians and followers of Bookworm. My name is Yvonne Aja Edwin, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Neighbor School Complex. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Yvonne Edwin here. Yvonne, are you ready?
Yes.
And I learned Friday was your birthday, so happy belated birthday. From us at Bookworm, we say all the best in life, okay?
Okay.
Oh, are you not excited? All right. Ready for today's challenge? You can start.
Consider retirement homes for teachers. A renowned economist, Mr. Kwame Penim, has highlighted the need for the Ghana National Association of Teachers (GNAT) to consider the establishment of requirements. This ensures that teachers have comfortable places in their house after retirement. Mr. Penim, as the GNAT the investment fund as a part of 19th anniversary. Currently, the association, which has a membership of 2,000,
and that's it for you. Mr. Ivan Sadisi.
Yvonne, do you want to cry? Anyway, it's showing on your face. Is that okay? So go home and do more practice. Hope you understand that. Yeah, so I can't say much. I'll spare you for today. Bye.
And that's it for Yvonne Edwin. Download the Speak Our mobile app. You go to post, select Bookworm for Kids. So you tap on her picture to keep the votes coming in. Remember, after next week, we are heading straight into the semi-finals of this season's competition. Fifi Martens is up next.
Ghanaians and followers of Bookworm. My name is Fifi Martens, a contestant of Bookworm reading competition and a pupil of All Saints Lutheran School. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Fifi, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Are you ready for today's challenge?
Yes.
All right, start.
Consider retirement homes for teachers. A renowned economist, Mr. Kwame Mpenim, has highlighted the need for the Ghana National Association of Teachers (GNAT) of this is ensure that teachers, as Mr. Penny said this that it was on the this investment currently the association which has been
Thank you so much, Mr. Courage.
Fifi, it was a good attempt. You need to just work on the speed. Take mommy's phone or laptop. Just give it a try. Practice and practice. Next week, I'm sure you'll do better. Okay? Well done.
And those are the comments from Mr. Courage Chega, our new judge on this show, to Fifi Martens. Dial star 365 star 366 and then you proceed to his code BW7. We take a break live here on the show. When we are back, I have Ni Omanye as our next reader. Stay with us. Welcome back from the break. This is Bookworm quarterfinals in our season 3. It's time for Ni Omanye.
Hello, Ghanaians and followers of Bookworm. My name is Neo Manye Otu Alfred, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Alcid Academy. Please vote for me to keep in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Ni, how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Are you ready for today's challenge?
Yeah.
All right, start.
Consider retirement homes for teachers. A renowned economist, Mr. Kwame Mpenim, has highlighted the need for the Ghana National Association of Teachers (GNAT) to consider the establishment of retirement home for teachers in the country. This is to ensure that teachers have comfortable places to lay their heads after retirement. Mr. Mpenim said that at the GNAT, it was on the thing beyond the teachers, making at it economic sound. The investment forum, which was part of the National Association to the investment them how to advantage of them. Currently, the association, which has a membership of 200.
All right, thank you so much, Ni Omanye. Mr. Ivan Sadisi.
Ni,
Yes.
I call you Prof. Anyway, it was challenging the first time, but I trust you can do well. Is that okay? So just go home, use this laptop, do more practice, and then you'll come back stronger. Don't be surprised, you did well. Okay? So I wish you all the best.
And that's it for Ni Omanye. Dial star 365 star 366 and then you proceed to his code BW8. Juanita Ozo is our next reader.
Hello, Ghanaians and followers of Bookworm. My name is Juanita Ase Ojo, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Services Primary and JHS at Burma Camp. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
We have Juanita Ozo. How are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Are you ready for today?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, start. Look on the screen.
Consider retirement homes for teachers. A renowned economist, Mr. Kwame Penny, has highlighted the need for the Ghana National Association This is to ensure that the teachers have comfortable places to lay their place after retirement. Mr. Penny said the investment forum, which was passed, currently the association.
Does it for you, Juanita. Mr. Korichigan, over to you.
Janita, you were struggling with the speed. It's your first time, so when you get home, please try and practice some more. And I'm very sure next week you come back with more of them. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Download the Speak App mobile app. Go to post, select Bookworm for Kids. Show tap on Juanita's picture to keep the votes coming in for her. Ethel Dunyo is up next week.
Hello Ghanaians and followers of Bookworm. My name is Ethel Dunyo, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Tema Christian Center School. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Ethel is here. How are you doing?
Please, I'm fine.
Are you ready?
Please, yes.
Over to you. Start.
Consider retirement homes for teachers. A renowned economist, Mr. Kwame Penny, has highlighted the need for the Ghana National Association of Teachers to consider the establishment of retirement homes for teachers across the country. This is to ensure that teachers have comfortable places to lay their heads after retirement. Mr. Penny said this at the GNAT's Investment Forum in Accra yesterday. It was the theme Beyond the Teachers, making our teachers economically sound. The Investment Forum, which was part of the 9th anniversary of the Ghana National Association of Teachers, was to expose members to the various investment opportunities available to them and how they could take advantage of them. Currently, the association, which has a membership of 240,000, is rolling out a teachers fund with a key objective.
And that's it for you, Ethel Dunyo. Mr. Ivan Sadisi, over to you.
In fact, I'm clapping for you. You are the first person to do this. Is that okay? So you are superb. You are getting all the marks home. Clap for yourself. All right. So go and do more at home.
Yes.
And that's it for Ethel Dunyo. Dial *365 *366 and then you proceed to her code BW11. Our next reader is Gideon and Soundness.
Hello Ghanaians and followers of Bookworm. My name is Gideon Otiana Nansa, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of the Living Spring School. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Gideon Ansa here. Gideon, how are you doing?
I'm doing well.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Gideon, start for me.
Consider retirement homes for teachers. A renowned economist, Mr. Kwame Penny, has highlighted the need for Ghana National Association (GNAT). This is to ensure that teachers have comfortable places to lay their heads after retirement. My Penny said that at GNATM Investment Forum in Accra yesterday, it was on theme Beyond the Teachers, making our teachers economically sound. The Investment Forum was part of the 90th anniversary. Currently, the association, which has a membership of 2,000 million, is rolling out a teachers fund key requirements for its members.
And that's it for Gideon. Judge, Mr. Courage.
Gideon, you need to pay attention to the words and you need to work on the speed. So when you get home, kindly ask mommy to give you his phone or laptop, then you practice so that it can be up par with the speed and the pronunciation. But it's a nice try. Next week, I'm sure you do better. Okay? Good.
Dial star 365 star 366 and then you proceed to his code BW13. Our final reader for the lower primary category is Jancy Ajay Nyako.
Hello, Ghanaians and followers of Bookworm. My name is Jancy Ajay Nyako, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Great Stars Montessori School. Please vote for me to keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Jancy Ajay Nyako here. My brother, how are you?
I'm fine.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, he is ready. You can start.
Consider reenactment homes for teachers. Renowned economist Mr. Kwame Plant has nevertheless the need for the Ghana National Association DNA of the house. The country is. This is to ensure that the comfort after Mr. Pennim said this at the investments teachers. The investment fund, which was part of the 9th National Investment Advantage of. Currently, the association wants membership of 2021 of the producing.
And that's it for you, Mr. Evans.
At a point, I thought you were reading Greek because I wasn't hearing anything from you. I understand it's your first time, okay? So go home, go and practice more. Use daddy's laptop, okay? And then time yourself and do more practice. You will come back next week stronger. I wish you all the best.
And that's it for Jancy Ajay Nyako. Dial star 365 star 366 and then you proceed to his code BW15. We take a break, but before we go, are you ready to be part of season 4? 0246 916 298. 0246 916 298. Just give us a phone call and then we will get you the forms for season 4 for Bookworm reading competition. We take a break. When we are back, we head straight to our upper primary category, but then we will start with our best readers for last week. This is Bookworm. We'll be right back. You welcome back from the break. This is Bookworm Reading Competition Season 3. We are done with the lower primary category. We are heading straight to the upper primary. But before that, we have to deal with our best readers for last week. Ladies and gentlemen, the nominees are...
And the nominees for the best reader of the week upper primary category are...
The Occupational Health and Safety Bill. Our parliamentarians have failed us, but like they say, better late than never. I am pleading with the leadership of Parliament to pass the Occupational Health and Safety Bill before the end of the year. Occupational accidents have been on the rise in our country for long, but only a few come to the public notice.
The summary of the passage, please.
The passage was about the Occupational Health and Safety Bill. And I read that the Parliament has failed us. And the C155 has said that some of the companies have proven to us that they can help the country to develop.
Pass the Occupational Health and Safety Bill. Our parliamentarians have failed us, but like they say, better late than never. I am pleading with the leadership of Parliament to pass the Occupational Health and Safety Bill before the end of the year. Occupational accidents have been on the rise in our country for long, but only a few come to the public notice.
Kindly summarize the passage you just read.
So this is about the past Occupational Health and Safety Bill. And it talks that about safety. There was once a motorbike rider. He was an official, and when he was riding on the bike and then he got shot, he was on his way to a polling station.
As the Occupational Health and Safety Bill, our parliamentarians have failed us, but like they say, better late than ever. I am pleading with the leadership of Parliament to pass the Occupational Health and Safety Bill before the end of the year. Occupational accidents have been on the rise in our country for long, but only a few come to the public note.
Let's do a summary of the passage.
It talks about passing the Occupational Health and Safety Bill. It talks about parliamentarians failing Ghanaians and the society. It also talks about robbery and how a police officer lost his life when performing his official duties.
All right, so we have Ewonamte, we have Akosua Adade Iredu, and then we have Aseda Kumi. They've all done well. They did their best last week when it comes to the reading. Aside their 60 marks here, the public vote also counts. So if you're out there, they will do their best here, but you at home, you need to support them with your votes. All networks in Ghana, or you download the Speaker mobile app, you go to polls, you select the Bookworm for Kids show, and then you let the votes coming in. Mr. Karichega is ready to present the award for our winner. Our winner for last week, our best reader, is Akosua Adade Iredu. So, Mr. Karichega, please do the presentation for us. We have a coupon for you from Zealand Fun World, located inside the Legon City Mall. You can go and have fun and relax. We also have a storybook from C2G Book People for you keep reading at home. We have a certificate for you as well for winning for the upper primary category for the 8th week. We have a drink from Planet and a biscuit from Bless, baked with love. Congratulations to you, Aseda Kumi and then Ewonamte, for making it into the category. Ladies and gentlemen, we head straight to our reading, and our first reader is Eusebia Acheku.
Hello, Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Eusebia Acheku, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and the People of Services Primary and JHS Camp. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your vote to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
And I have Eusebia Acheku here. How are you doing?
Please, I'm fine.
Are you ready for today?
Yes, please.
Kindly start.
The politics, population and housing, census. The government statistician, Professor Samuel Kobina Enim, has appealed to members of parliament, MPs and Ghanaians in general, to depoliticize discussions bordering on the ongoing 2021 population. His exercise and the data, which in turn would affect acceptability. The aim of the census is to produce relevant and accurate, important that there is trust in the data that is produced from all groups within the country, he said, briefing the House on 521 million PHC progress made and challenges. Prof. Enim, according to him, boundary disputes were preventing eminence from working, a reason the GSS was engaging with administrative, political, and traditional leaders in those areas for the census exercise to be conducted unimpaired.
Thank you so much, Eusebia. Let me head straight to Mr. Courage.
Eusebia,
Yes, please.
it's the first time, a good attempt. You need to watch the pronunciation, depoliticize, relevant, and all that. So when you go, just ask Daddy to let you use his laptop so you can improve on the speed and the pronunciation as well. Okay?
Yes, please.
All right, see you next week. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's it for Eusebia Acheku. Dial star 365 star 366 and then you proceed to her code BW46. Trifino Tete is up next.
Hello, Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the border. My name is Trifina Tete, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Great Stars Montessori School. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me and keep me in the competition. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Trifina, are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, start.
the latest population and housing census. The government's statistician Professor Samuel Kobina Enim has appealed to members of parliament, MPs, and Ghanaians in general to deposit the cast bordering on ongoing 2021 population and housing census. He said to the policy and long-term implications, risk, exercise, and data would affect and data. The aim of census is to produce relevant and data for policy and planning. Important there is the country, he said, briefing the House on Ghana 521, exercising the permanent last to this boundary. According to him, boundary disputes, the preventing working a reason GSS, engaging with administrative, political, and traditional, the census exercise to be engaged unimpeded.
And that's it for Trifina. Let me head straight to Mr. Evans.
Trifina,
Yes,
good
sir.
attempt, but you have to go home and do more practice. Now this is what happens. When you are reading and realize that one particular paragraph is messed up, what do? Jump to the next paragraph and make sure that you are picking the words one after the other. The fact that you are speeding doesn't mean that you should mix up the words. Is that okay? Because you had a lot of words you couldn't pronounce. I won't have time to go through that. So go home, do more practice. Okay.
Dial star 365 star 366 and then you proceed to her code BW25. Rashid Okai is all ready for us.
Hello Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Anai Okan Rashid, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Air Force Basic School in Bema Camp. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your vote to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
You are welcome, Rashid.
Thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, Rashid is ready. We are also ready. Everyone is ready. Start.
The politics, population and housing census. The government's statistician, Professor Samuel Kobina Enim, has appealed to members of parliament, MPs, and Ghanaians in general to the politics risk of eroding public confidence in the exercise and data, which in turn will affect accessibility and uptake of the data. The aim of the census is to produce from all groups within the country, he said, briefing the House on the 521 Ghana cedis million boundary disputes across all regions. According to him, boundary disputes were preventing enumerators from working. A reason the GSS engaging was administrative, political, and traditional leaders in those areas for the census exercise to be continued unimpeded.
Thank you so much. Mr. Courage, comments.
Rashid, it's a good attempt. You need to watch your pronunciation. When a word is new to you, okay, go back to your phonetics, okay, depoliticize. Try as much as possible and practice with daddy's laptop or phone. You can get your speed right. Okay. See you next week.
Thank you.
Download the Speak App mobile app. You go to post, select Bookworm for Kids show. You tap on Rashid Okai's picture to keep the votes coming in for him. Remember, next week is eviction into the semi-finals of the competition. You don't want him to miss it. So it's time to pick up that phone and keep voting. Inshirabu Ponsem is our next reader.
Hello, Ghanaians and amazing viewers across the borders. My name is Inshirabu Aponse, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Young Ambassadors International School. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your votes to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
Inshira, are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, start.
The politics, population, and housing census. The government's statistician, Professor Samuel Kobina Enim, has appealed to members of parliament, MPs, and Ghanaians in general to the politics issues further to the ongoing 2020 risk of eroding public confidence and the size of the data, which is then would affect. Important that there is a trust in data that is produced from all the groups within the country, he said. Briefing the House of the GH 521 million into bracket 90 million.
According to him, boundary disputes were preventing emeritus from working. A reason to GSS was engaged with administrative, political, and traditional leaders in those areas for the census exercise to be conducted unimpeded.
Unimpeded, thank you so much. Let me head straight to Mr. Evans at DC for comments.
Isra,
Yes, uncle.
I can understand this is new to you. Is that okay? You have messed up a lot of things. But I believe when you practice more, you can come back stronger next week. Is that okay?
Okay.
So we just go and do more practice. Thank you.
And that's it for Inshira Boamponsem. Dial star 365 star 366 and then you proceed to his code BW19. Elizabeth Amponsan is up next.
Hello Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Elizabeth Koko Amponsan, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and the people of Opa MA Basic School. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your vote to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Elizabeth, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, start.
Depolarized population and housing census. The government satisfaction. Professor Samuel Abena Amwa has appealed to members of parliament and Ghanaians in general and politician discussion. He said the politician, the aim of the census is to produce relevant and briefly the house of the Professor, according to him, boundary disputes were preventing canon.
All right, and that's it for Elizabeth. Mr. Evans.
Well, I will let
Mr. Courage. Okay, Mr. Courage.
Elizabeth, I understand it's the first time. You seem a bit tensed and you're not getting the pronunciations right. You just need to practice. So when you go home, tell daddy to connect his phone to the screen in the house. You look at it, then you watch your speed. I'm sure next week you will get it, okay?
Okay.
All right, so see you next week better. Yeah?
Okay.
All right.
And that's it for Elizabeth Amponsa. Download the Speak Up mobile app. Go to post, select Bookworm for Kids show, tap on her picture to get the votes coming in for her. Christabel Yeboah is up next.
Hello Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Christabel Ansuma Yeboah, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Silicon Valley International School. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your vote to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Christy, how are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, start.
The populous population and hearing and housing census. The government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina Enim has appealed to members of parliament and Ghanaians in general to depopularize discussions bordering on the ongoing 2021 population and housing census. He said the politicization of the process had long-term implications due to the risk of eroding public confidence in the exercise and data. The aim of the census is to produce relevant and accurate data of research, policing, and housing as such. Briefing the House on the 521 million PHC progress made and challenges confronting the exercise in Parliament last Tuesday, Professor Enim further urged politicians to refrain. According to him, boundary disputes were preventing enumerators from working, a reason the GSS was engaging with administrative, political, and traditional leaders in those areas for the census exercise to be conducted unimpeded.
All right, thank you so much. Let me head straight to Mr. Evans at DC for comments.
Christabel, this is a good attempt, so good. But there's still more room for improvement, okay? We're missing the word depoliticize. Apart from that, some few mistakes, but just go and practice. You did quite well. That's good. Okay, clap for yourself.
Dial star 365 star 366 and then you proceed to her code BW24. Miguel Frimpong is our next reader.
Hello,
fellow Ghanaians and viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Miguel Kwame Frimpong. I am a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Christ Legacy International School. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your vote to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Miguel Frimpong here. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, you can start.
The politicized population and housing census. The government's statisticians, Professor Samuel Kobina Anim, has appealed to members of parliament, MPs, and Ghanaians in general the policy discussions 2021. He said the politicians had long-term risk. Exercise on data would affect. The aim of census is to produce relevant, accurate data, police and planning in the country, he said. Briefing the House on the Ghana City 521 million made the challenges exercise in Parliament. Professor Anim refrained boundary dispute. According to him, boundary disputes were preventing engaging with administrative, political, and traditional leaders in those areas for census exercise to continue unimpeded.
All right, that's it for you, Mr. Courage.
Miguel, your confidence is good, fluency is okay, diction is okay, but you need to work on the speed and pronunciation. The word is new, try and break it down, okay? So when you go home, just practice. Next week, I'm sure you'll do better, okay? Thank you.
Thank you.
Dial star 365 star 366 and then you proceed to his code BW32. We take a break live here on the show. When we are back, I have Elijah Aye. You welcome back from that break. This is Bookworm Reading Competition Season 3. So if you are out there and you want your award to enroll in this competition, the forms are out for next season. Call 0246 916 298, 0246 916 298. Many thanks to our supporters and partners for making the program a reality. It's time for Elijah.
Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Elijah Aye, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of the Blue Crystal School. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your vote to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Are you ready?
Please, yes.
All right, start for me.
The politics, population and housing census. The government statistician, Professor Samuel Kobina Amin, has appealed to Member of Parliament, MPs, and Ghanaian in general to depolitize discussion burden on ongoing 2021 population and house census. He said the politicization of the process has long. The aim of the census is to produce relevant and accurate data for research, policy, and planning as such as it is important. Briefing the House of the 521 million PHC, progress made and challenges confronting the exercise boundary disputes across all regions. According to him, boundary disputes were preventing emigrants from working in those areas for the census exercise to be conducted and peeped.
And that's it for Elijah. Mr. Evans.
All right, so Elijah.
Yes, sir.
Quite impressive. You did quite well, but I know it's your first time, so you have to go back home and do more practice. But yes, apart from that, you see, when you meet big words, you try and break them into pieces. You can pronounce them. For example, depoliticize. Okay. Apart from that, enumerators. So all these ones, put them together, you can do well. So just go and practice more.
Yes, sir.
All right, so download the Speak Up mobile app, go to post, select Bookworm for Kids, show tap on Elijah's picture to keep the votes coming in for him. And what I'm saying, what's up next?
Hello Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Ehonam Gladys Amate, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Elikam Basic School, Mempasem, East Legon.
Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your votes to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
It's time for Ewanam T to proceed. Are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, start.
The politicized population and housing census. The government statistician, Professor Samuel Kobna Anim, has appealed to members of parliament, MPs, and Ghanaians in general to depoliticize discussions bordering on the ongoing 2021 population and housing census. He said the politicization of the process has gone on for a long time. The aim of the census is to produce relevant and accurate data for research, policy and planning, and such as it is briefing the House on the Ghana on 521 Ghana million, 90 million PHS progress. According to him, boundary disputes were preventing enumerators from working, a reason the GSS was engaging with administrative, political, and traditional leaders in those areas for the census exercise to be conducted unimpeded.
All right, thank you so much. Let me head straight to our judge for comments.
That was a good attempt. You just have to focus on the pronunciation. You were struggling with statistician and unimpeded. So when you get home, try as much as possible to know how to break down big words. When gives you big meat, you break it down, unimpeded. So it's a good attempt. It's the first time. Next week, I'm sure you do better. Yeah? All right, well done.
Thank you.
Dial star 365 star 366 and then you proceed to her code BW18 to keep voting for Ewanam T. Our next reader is Caleb Naughty.
Hello Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Caleb Naughty, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Great Stars Montessori School. Please, I encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your votes to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Caleb Naughty here. Are you ready? All right, start.
The politicized population and housing census. The government's statistician Professor Samuel Kobina Anim has appealed to members of parliament, MPs, and Ghanaians in general to depoliticize discussions bordering on the ongoing 2021 population and housing census (PHC). He said that politicization in the process has long-term implications, would affect accessibility and uptake of the data. The aim of the census is to produce relevant and accurate data for research, policy, and planning is as such important that briefing the House on the 521 million, 90 million PAC progress and made challenges confront the excess in Parliament last Tuesday, Prophet, in boundary disputes across all regions. According to him, boundary disputes were preventing enumerators from working, a reason for the GSS was engaged with administrative, political, and traditional leaders in those areas for census exercise to be conducted unimpeded.
All right, and that's it for you. Let me head straight to Mr. Evans Adisi, right? Yeah.
That's a good attempt. I'm sure this is your first time, right? Yeah, so just go and practice more. Use your daddy's laptop, flat screen. You have a flat screen at home, right? Yeah. So go and do more practice with it. You'll do well. Your coach is also here. You'll help you, okay?
And that's it for Caleb Naughty. Dial star 365 star 366 and then you proceed to his code BW34. Our next reader is Denzel Sarkodie.
Hello Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Denzel Sarkodie, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Jack and Jill School. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your votes to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, read tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Denzel Sarkodie Ado here. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, you can start.
The politicized population and housing census. The government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina Anim has appealed to members of parliament, MPs, and Ghanaians in general to the politicized discussions bordering on the ongoing 2021 population and housing census. He said the politicization of the process had long-term implications due to the risks of The aim of the census is to produce relevant and accurate data for research, policy, planning, and such. Briefing the House on the 521 million Ghana cedis PHC progress made and challenges confronting the exercise in Parliament last Tuesday. According to him, boundary disputes were preventing enumerators from working, a reason the GSS was engaging with administrative, political, and traditional leaders in those areas for the census exercise to be conducted unimpeded.
All right, thank you so much. And that's it from Denzel Sarkodie Ado. Over to our judge.
Denzel, you did quite well. The diction was good, but the pronunciation, I realized you were trying a couple of words. Politicization, unimpeded, and even depoliticize. So when you go, just work a lot more on the pronunciation and engage on the speed as well. Next week you will do better, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Next week you will do better. Dial *365 *366 and then you proceed to his code BW21. Akosia Adadi Redu is our next week.
Hello Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Akosia Adadi-Redu, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Hallmark International School. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me, to keep me in the competition. I need your vote to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
Joining us now is Akosia Adadi Redu. How are you doing?
Please, I'm fine.
Are you ready?
Yes,
for
please.
today's challenge?
Yes.
All right, over to you. You can start.
Politics, population and housing census. The government statistician, Professor Samuel Kobina Anim, has applied to members of parliament and Ghanaians in general, and he said the politicians of the process had long-term implications due to the risk of the public. The aim of the census is the produce relevance of briefing the House of the 521 Ghana cedis million progress made and challenges in confronting the exercise of in parliament. According to him, boundary disputes were preventing enumerators from working, a reason the GSS was engaging with administrative. The census exercise to be conducted unimpeded.
That's it for Akosia Adadi Redu. Today's challenge is the teleprompter. Let me head straight to Mr. Evans Adisi.
Akosia,
Yes, sir.
can see your eyes is red. Your eyes are all red.
Yes.
Charlie, and here's your own. Go and practice. Why?
Okay.
Why you be? Go and practice.
Dial *365 *366 and then you proceed to her code BW35. That's it for Akosia Adadi Redu. Our next reader is Diamond Palmer.
Hello Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Diamond Palmer, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of God of Riches International School. Please, I encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your vote to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
We have Diamond Palmer here. How are you doing?
Please, I'm fine, thank you.
Are you ready for today's challenge?
Yes, please.
You sure?
Yes.
All right, over to you. You can start.
The politicized population and housing census. The government statistics, Professor Samuel Kobina, members of Ghanaians discussions 2021, he said the risk of exercise of data would affect the data. The aim census relevance policy importance that is produced. The country, he said, briefing the House on million made the challenges exercised in the parliament. According to him, boundary disputes were preventing working, a reason engaging with and traditional leaders. The census exercise should be unimpeded.
That's it, Mr. Courage.
Diamond, that was a good attempt. I mean, it's the first time, so I know you will struggle a bit. But please work on the speed and pronunciations, okay? Some of the words, you couldn't get them right, like the statistician, politicization, and depoliticize. So when you go, just work on the pronunciation. Try and break the words down. politicization. Okay?
Thank
So
you.
see you next week.
Thank you.
See her next week. Dial star 365 star 366 hash, and then you proceed to her code BW47. Let's have our next reader.
Hello, Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Enna Mofori, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Santa Barbara School. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in this competition. I need your vote to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Renee and I'm Ofori here. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. Are you ready for today's challenge?
Yes, please.
No, you are doing the teleprompting.
Yes, please.
Okay, you can start.
The politicized population and house census, the government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina Anim has appealed to members of parliament, MPs, and Ghanaians in general to develop. He said the politicization of the process has long-term implications due to the risk of enduring. The aim of the census is to produce relevant and accurate data that is produced from all groups within the country, he said. Briefing the House on the 521, refrain from politician discussions on boundary disputes across all and traditional leaders in those areas for the census exercise to be conducted unimpeded.
All right, thank you so much, Renee and Amofori. Mr. Courage.
I would have everyone take this one.
All right, all right.
And I'm Ofori.
Yes, go.
Yes, it's your first time, so you are struggling a lot. You jump a lot of paragraphs, and then some of the words you couldn't pronounce them. Example, accurate, unimpeded.
Accurate.
Politicization, you couldn't pronounce these words. Yeah. So you just go and practice more. You will do well. I know you can do well. Okay.
Okay.
Dial star 365 star 366 hash, and then you proceed to her code BW33. Our next reader is King George.
Hello, Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is King George, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Good Shepherd International School. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in this competition. I need your vote to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
King George, you are welcome.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
All right, you can start.
The policies, population and housing census. The government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina has appealed to the member of parliament and the Ghanaians in appeal to discuss broadcasting. And he said the aim of the census is to produce relevant and accurate data for research, policy, and planning. As such, it is important there is trust in the data that produced from all groups within the country. Said, briefing the House on 521 million, 90 million, he made the confirm in the exercise referring the politician broadcast. According to him, boundary deficits were preventing enumerators from working in the region of SSS, engaging the administrative and traditional leaders from those in the census exercise.
That is it for you, Mr. Courage.
Ken George, I know it's the first time you're using a teleprompter, so you are struggling a bit. You need to watch the pronunciation of the words. The word is new, try and break it down into smaller bits so you can pronounce it. And your speech, you need to work on it. So when you get home, just ask Daddy to use his phone so you can practice more and more and get better, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you next week. Thank you.
And that's it for King George. Download the Speak Our mobile app. Go to post, select Bookworm for Kids. Show you tap on his picture to keep the votes coming in. Remember that our readers or contestants are aware of today's challenge. They knew what they were coming to do right from last week. They know that when we get to the quarterfinals, it is the teleprompter challenge. So when they are having issues and you are home, you are wondering what's happening, please calm down and keep the votes coming in for them. It is their first time, but then they are away. Our next reader is Asida Etuya.
Hello Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Denzel Sarkodie, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of University Basic School. I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your vote to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Aseda Atia here. Are you ready for today's challenge?
Yes, please.
You sure?
Yes, please.
All right, to give out your best?
Yes, please.
Okay, over to you. You can start.
The Pluralistic Population and Housing Census. The government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina Enim has appealed to members of parliament, MPs, and Ghanaians in general to depolitize the discussion body and ongoing 2021 population. He said populations had long-term exercise and the data which will affect us. The aim of the census is to produce relevant and accurate data for research, policy, and briefing the House on the 521 cities may. Prof. Enim further urged, according to him, boundary disputes were preventing enumerators from working a reason the GSS engaging with the census exercise to be conducted and ended.
That's it for you, Asedetia. Mr. Evans Hadisi.
Well, first time experience, at least I like your composure. You're a bit relaxed. That's good. But it means that you have to do more practice. Is that okay? Get your daddy's phone, daddy's laptop, whatever you can use at home, so you can do more practice. Next week, don't come like this. Come better.
Next week, don't come like this. Come better, well improved. Because next week is eviction into our semi-finals of this season's competition. To vote for him, dial *365 *366# and then you proceed to his code BW42. We take a break on the show. When we are back, our next reader will be here with us. Stick and stay. This is Bookworm. From that break, this is still Bookworm reading competition. We are in the quarterfinals. Gradually, we are heading straight into the finals of this season's competition. Who are you voting for? Who has improved so much for you to be rooting for to win this season's competition? Pick up your phone, download the Speak Up mobile app. You go to post, you select Bookworm for Kids Show. You tap on your favorite reader's picture to keep the votes coming in, or you dial *365 *366# all networks in Ghana, and you are good to go with the voting. If you're out there and you want your word to also be part of the competition, all you have to do is one thing. Just pick up your phone, call 0246 916 298, 0246 916 298, and Mr. Nelson Kofi Poku will respond to your call and let you know how you'll be able to join the competition from next season. It's time for Asari Mofida.
Hello Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Mufida Oredwa Asari, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Kinderke Montessori School. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your votes to progress to the next stage. Bookworm.
How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
You know today's challenge is teleprompting.
Yes.
All right, you can start.
Depoliticizes population and housing census. The government's statistician Professor Samuel Kobina Enim has appealed to members of parliament, MPs, and Ghanaians in general to. He said the politicization of the process had long-term implications. The aim of the census is to produce relevant and accurate data for research, policy and planning, and as such, briefing the House on the 521 Ghana cedis million, $90. According to him, boundary disputes were preventing enumerators from working, a reason the GSS was engaging with administration, political, and traditional leaders in those areas for the census exercise to be conducted unimpeded.
All right, thank you so much, Asari Mofida. Mr. Karichiga.
Vida, that was a good attempt. You were struggling with pronouncing some of the words. Unimpeded, politicization, statistician, and depoliticize. when the word is new to you, just try and break it down, okay? Use your phonetics, the one they taught you in school, and break the words down and get it right. Practice when you get home, okay? See you next week better, yeah?
Thank you.
All right.
And to vote for her, dial *365 *366 and then you proceed to her code BW41. Let's welcome our next reader.
Hello Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Asida Inshua Adekuni, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Lovely Kids School in Dansuman. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your vote to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Asida Kumi here. How are you doing?
Uncle, please, I'm fine, thank you.
Are you ready?
Yes, please.
All right, you can start.
The politicized population and housing census. The government's statistician, Professor Samuel Kobina-Enim, has appealed to members of parliament, MPs, and Ghanaians in general to the policy's 2021 population and housing census. He said the politicization of the process had long-term. The aim of the census is to produce relevant and accurate data for research, policy, and planning, and as such, it is important that there are within the house on the Ghana's 521 million. According to him, boundary deposits were preventing enumerators from working as the reason GSS was engaging with administrative, political, and traditional leaders in those areas for the census exercise to be conducted unimpeded.
All right, thank you so much. And that's it for you, Asida Kumi. Let's go straight to our judge for comments.
Asida.
Yes, Uncle.
Anyway, it's your first time, so I'll spare you. Just go and do more practice at home, okay? You'll be better. All right? So calm down, eh?
And that's it for Asida Kumi. Dial *365 *366 and then you proceed to a code BW43. Let's welcome our next reader.
Hello Ghanaians and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Aaron Opokwesi Edunyama, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Mission International School in Basic 6. Please, I encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your votes to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Aaron Nyama here. Are you ready?
Yes.
You are aware of today's challenge, right?
Yes.
Okay, start.
The policies, population and housing census. The government statistician, Professor Samuel Kobina-Enim, has appealed to the members of parliament and Ghanaians in general the policies discussions bordering the ongoing 2021 population and housing census. He said the population of the had long-term implications due to the risk of eroding public exercise and the data would affect. The aim of the census is to produce relevant and accelerate policy and planning as such as important that is produced along the country. He said, before the house of 521 million, 90 million into bracket PhD had service is. According to him, boundary disputes were preventing enumerators from working a reason that GGCS was engaging in administrative, political, and traditional leaders in those areas for census exercise to be conducted unimpeded.
All right, thank you so much, Aaron Nyama. Let's go straight to our judge.
Aaron, I know speed is key, but it's also important to get the pronunciations right. Okay. At the same time, balance the diction and all that. Okay. So just try and practice. You are missing the pronunciation of most of the words.
Okay.
The politicized, unimpeded, and statistician.
Okay.
So just try and break the words down and get it right, okay?
Okay.
Dial *365 *366 and then you proceed to his code BW52. Let's welcome our next reader.
Hello, good people of Ghana and the amazing viewers of Bookworm Season 3. My name is Hajara Rashid, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Christian Home School. Please, I need you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. and I need your vote to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow.
I have Hajara Rashid here. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, you can start.
The Politics, Population and Housing Census. The government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina Anim has appealed to members of Parliament, MPs and Ghanaians in general to 2021 population housing census. He said the politician risks of eroding, which in turn would affect the aim of the that is produced from all groups within the country. He said, briefing the House on 21 Ghana cities exercise in Parliament last Tuesday. Boundary disputes across all regions. According to him, boundary disputes were preventing working erasing, engaging with the administrative census exercise to be conducted and appealed.
All right, thank you so much, Hajara Rashid. Let me head straight to our judge for comments.
All right, Hajara, it's your first attempt, right? So I will spare you for today. Just go and practice more. But you see, when you are reading and you miss up a paragraph, just try and jump to the next paragraph so that you can get the words correct. Is that okay? And when you are reading and you find any big word, break them into pieces. You'll be able to pronounce them. All the best.
Download the Speak Up mobile app. You go to post, select Bookworm for Kids, show you tap on Hajara's picture to keep the votes coming in for her. Let's welcome our final reader.
Hello people and amazing viewers of Bookworm across the borders. My name is Leonora Mantibia Cranton, a contestant of Bookworm Season 3 and a pupil of Abimaya School. Please, I want to encourage you to vote for me to keep me in the competition. I need your votes to progress to the next stage. Bookworm, read today, lead tomorrow. Thank you.
I have Leonora Cranton here. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Are you ready for today's challenge?
Yes, please.
All right, start.
The Politics, Population and Housing Census. The government statistician Professor Samuel Kobina Anim has appealed to members of Parliament, MPs, and Ghanaians in general to their politics discussions bordering on the ongoing 2021 Population and Housing Census (PAC). He said the politicians of the process had long-term implications due to the risk of erratic exercise and data, which in turn would affect constitutively and take up the data. The aim of the census is to prove irrelevant and accurate that is produced from all groups within the country. He said, briefing the House on the 521st million, 90 million PHC progress made and challenges confronting the exercise in Parliament last Tuesday. Professor Anim referring boundary disputes across all regions. According to him, boundary disputes were preventing enumerators from working a reason in the GSS or was engaging the administrative, political, and traditional leaders in those areas for the census exercise to be conducted unimpaired.
All right, thank you so much, Leonora. Mr. Courage, Chega.
Leonora, the speed is okay. I mean, it's impressive. In as much as you want to be fast, you need to pay attention to the words, the pronunciation. So when you get home, just use mommy's laptop or phone and practice on the pronunciation, okay? All right, thank you.
And that's it for Leonora Cranton. Download the Speak Up mobile app. Go to post, select Bookworm for Kids, show you tap on her picture to keep the votes coming in. This is where we draw the curtains for today's program. Leonora, you can't go backstage. Thank you. It's been great. It's been educative. It's been entertaining. But then it's been challenging as well. This is how the competition is. Each and every stage, we have a challenge. We throw it out for our kids to know how best they will be able to read. Today was a teleprompter. Next week, we are repeating the same thing again next week. Many thanks to you all for staying tuned for us. We came to you live from the CJ studios here in Accra, and the program was proudly brought to us by Bookworm Avenue Concert. We are supported by Planet Drinks. Planet says a word of taste. Also to Bless Biscuits, baked with love. To Adrian Sound Publications, and then C2G Book People. They sell extensive range of books, toys, gifts, and more. What are you waiting for? Making them very, very affordable to you also as well. Many thanks to Zealand Fan World, one of Ghana's children's amusement center located inside the Legon City Mall, to CJ Multimedia and the Media 7 group of companies, to our judges, to Mr. Evans Adisi and to Mr. Courage Chega. Thank you so much. To our director, Mr. Kelvin Malo. Thank you so much. To the production team, and then to our executive producer, Mr. Nelson Kofi Poku Confirm. Happy birthday in advance to you, Gideon Prince Adisi. That is the son of Mr. Evans Adisi. Happy birthday in advance to you. Happy belated birthday to my nephew, Jaden Nana Poku. We wish you all the best wherever you find yourself. And then, happy birthday in advance to Miss Rosemont Ajua Morte. Thank you all for staying tuned. My name is FM. Jump onto our social media handles. On Facebook, it is Bookworm Ghana. Instagram, it is @book_wormgh. And then on YouTube, it is Bookworm GH. So we see you next week. Keep the votes coming in and follow us, subscribe to our channels, and then let's get interactive. It has been awesome. My name is FM. See you next week. Bye-bye.